Where's my pen? It's early in the morning. Where's my pen? I'm just curious. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Hello, sir. How are you this morning? I bet you're something, that's for sure. Where's my pen? Just gonna draw a little people. A bit people, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, is there? We'll see. We'll just have to see. Now won't we? We'll just have to see. Yeah, let's make him a little bat boy. Why not? This man in the corner. It's early in the morning. Let me get some fluids in my system. Well, mister, go back to bed. I didn't know you get notifications from me. Well, this changes things. It's early in the morning. Don't you understand? Fluids in my system. Yes, I love fluids in my system. Yes. Water. Indeed. You see what I'm drawing here? I'm drawing an evil cluster. I'm going to give an hour of my time to it. So, yes, that is the right way to delete this. Why not? What the hell? Stop doing that. Alright. Stop doing that. But yes, we have many people to draw. Water. Yes, water. It's funny. I'm not tarded, you are tarded. It's just us here. You understand? It's just you and me now. Just us. It's just you and me. And nowhere to run. On this fine Sunday morning. There's nowhere to run, little man. Alright, where, I guess I'll give him this hair color. Because you know what? I don't care. Dink. Donk. Let's do his little... Where's one of the... I need a bat guy. I'll take from him. Let's take from you, sir. And let's just go dink, donk, dink. Yep. Well, that's too dang bad. Yes. The joke is I'm live streaming at 5 a.m. That's my joke. But I said I'd crank out an hour of this before I have to get with my daily activities, even though I'll be going back to bed right after. But I think it's worthy of note that I got, because I feel like I was tired yesterday. But that's fine, I guess. Hey, where's the other people? Oh, they're there. There's her, looking surprised, out of her mind. We're gonna draw her as well. Yes. Vroom. We got a cool cast of people, of course. This one will set some neurons off. It did for me. Anyways. Some cool neurons. What the heck? She's like, what the heck? Her jaw's dropping to the floor. Like, what is this? Draw her arms back like, huh? Yes, indeed. What time is it for you? What time is it for you? Stupid. 5 a.m. Oh, we're in the same region. The Kanto region. You know, that's always good. What type of race should this girl be? I can't get no. Let's just make her orange skinned and call it a day. Let's just make her orange skinned that way. I should just think. Holy. She should be wearing a shirt at least. Think. What the heck? Thought I gave her shirts. Whatever. Alright, let's try this again. Think. No. Think. No. Think. That's better. Yeah, it's 5:22. Well, yes, 5:20 as well. How would I say that in Chinese? 现在5点20分. That's how I would say it. Yeah. I'm the man for that. I feel great for that. I feel wonderful. Oh, alright, it's just me in the morning. Well, Puddin's here as well. She's sleeping behind me on the floor. So, you know. I think bro is tired. I don't know what I am. But if I let my brain take over, it's going to be like, you're tired, go to bed. And then I'm going to want to go to bed when I really don't. You know what I mean? It's like that, like, it'll be like I'm convincing myself I'm sleepy, therefore I am sleepy. I mean, of course I'm a little tired, but if I just think about it too much, then I'm actually going to be sleepy. That's going to defeat my purpose of being awake right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, or you don't know. I mean, it's fine if you don't. I think you're tired. How would I say that in Chinese? 我觉得你累了. I hope that sounded right. Maybe I butchered the pronunciation of the second word. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Melatonin and I'm tired as frick. Oh, you're fighting it, so why'd you take it? If you go to bed, you don't have to be here. Maybe just listening to me will put you to sleep. I'ma put you to bed. Yep, just listen to me. I will put you to sleep the right way. Yep, go to bed, sir. The night is waiting. Is the night young? No, it's very old. The morning's young, though. The morning is very young. If you don't take this morning, you won't take any morning. This dude tried calling me 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm not answering that. I don't got time for that drama right now. I'm trying to draw my shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a distraction. I don't need distractions right now. I just need clarity. Stop with the Chinese. How do I say you can't stop me? I don't think I know the word stop. But I will say...我要诗和我要画. And then I'd say, 你看过我的画吗? It's 5:30 damn near. Yeah, it's time for you to get a watch, loser. Yes. It's 5:30 though. They're being satire with a subpar joke for funsies. Anyway, we shan't take everyone's comments seriously on the internet. Come on, guys. We can't do that here. That's just unproactive. Alright. I should color this guy. Wait, where's his detailed? I should just give him a little extra little flavor to his boring cereal. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I guess I'll make him. I got another fine shit right here. Next to this cool looking bug guy right here. This bug guy is pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah. Alright, we gotta draw her. What color shirt should she wear? Cause she's actually... I'm thinking she should wear maybe a purple shirt. There's a lot of purple going around, so maybe it's an altered purple. Maybe like a muted purple, not too crazy, you know. She's around so much colorful people. I can't just give her a simple purple. I gotta try to be strategic with my color placement here. Because, you know, you don't want a weird color imbalance, you know what I mean? We gotta be very strategic with our color placement. Especially in this colorful panel. Hello, Anti. Good morning. Why am I still awake? Still awake? I just woke up. Well, an hour ago. And I was like, let me do my little things. Anti, look at this. It's turned into an abomination. Look at how cool this guy looks, though. This guy looks freaking amazing. I always wanted to make a character with 3 eyes. I was based off like one of these wild bugs I kept drawing in the background. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And I love this guy already. So, yeah. Alright, let's draw another shade for him in the back. But yeah, I was thinking like, yo. This guy's straight fire, I'm not gonna lie. Then we got this big bird right here. This big bird. Thank you. And then we got these two, the wrestler guys. I managed to put them in there. Then I put Nidus and then the other cat girl. This is the yin yang guy before he gets like his face warped, because I needed a reason for him to end up looking like the way he does. I'm thinking like he wears the mask, the yin yang mask, but since the star disappears, it comes back and it kind of affects his face through the belief system as well. And he eventually, the mask basically, just like how the Numen Knights, just like how the Tiki people, just like how a lot of people, it basically became his head. But it was and then it became like a vertical yin yang that spins. But yeah, this is how he looked before the yin yang guy, not the vertical. But yeah, we got a big bird. We got this guy. Some people don't know this guy, but this is one of my cooler drawings. But I put him like, he's gonna have white skin later. So I had to think about the time period as well for some of these characters and what goes on. But yeah, see, I was going to draw Lakota and Pequot, but I was like, I'm going to draw their mother and father first. That would make more sense. Because they could still be active while they're young and stuff. And then this is Vix before the injury, or before, you know, what goes on. And there's her hubby right next to her. And she's looking at us quite seductively. Alright. Draw a guy with a Rubik's Cube head. It's not a bad idea. But the thing is... What are you saying? I don't even know why I'm number one. Yeah, I don't know either. I want a bunny. I don't have a bunny. Alright. I'm getting off now to go talk to ChatGPT. I'm literally a person. You need to lock in. If you're talking to ChatGPT, you're starting life with a -5 on your karma balance. A bunny with one eye. That's funny. I have to have reason behind every character in here. That's why this is taking so long. You know, there has to be a reason behind every person. If there isn't, then I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. Oh yeah, I drew this in the corner. Where's the... Oh, it's not even here. Oh yeah, I drew the snowberry right here. So let me just draw some more. Talking to ChatGPT is worse. Thank you. In that 3-hour live. I did a lot of it off stream. I did a huge amount because I do half of this off. I still didn't color this guy yet. I don't know what I'm going to color him. But it would be hilarious if he's colorless. I did put my skeleton Sona type dude in there when the skeleton one at the end of the chapters, but you gotta find where he is. I'm not gonna give you a hint. He could be in the 4, he could be in the back. Oh yeah, this guy's supposed to look like Death the Kid. He's not gonna be an actual character, but he's just to pay, you know. I just wanted to put my 4 biggest inspirations. Death the Kid, then we got the Ice King. A goblin guy dressed as the Ice King. And then we got the Samurai Jack as a mono. Makes sense. And then we got Aang as a coconut person because it's just the perfect head type. So those are my 4 biggest inspirations, I'd say, on the series for sure. So I had to put them in there as their own character. They're just going to be in just for this panel, though. Nothing crazy. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I put this guy in here, too, from the guy that was... Io was giving out the papers, too. Oh, wait, I made a mistake here. I'm glad I seen that. I didn't color the bird stuff beneath. But I tried to pull characters from different chapters as well, side characters, like this guy right here. And then, well, plenty other characters, and the other characters will show up later. The cat girl right here with Nidus, of course, you know. And then I got the mermaid girls. I actually gave them, remember we drew the mermaid girls right there? But I switched up the main one, the front and center one. I changed their look up a bit, and then the other two I gave them color and stuff. So they're right there. They might be like sirens, if anything. But yeah, we got some cool stuff. I like the pigeon, really. We got Vanta right here with the cat. Greg the cat. But yeah. And there you are. As you are. Alright, where was I? I don't want to keep yapping. What did I just draw? Oh, her looking at the Yetis. Vanta is gray. Vanta the moon goddess, yes. Basically. The amount of mistakes I've made is going to be unreal. So what I'm really going to do to look at the mistakes, I'm just going to use a neon. And also the background. I'm going to use like a very colorful background so you won't notice the mistakes. Like this, you won't see the background, but underneath it will have its own background so you won't see it. But I've been like touching up a lot of mistakes already, and there's very few, I'd say. I mean, yes, there'll probably be some still, but yeah, I've been like doing a lot of corrections already, so I think I'm pretty good on what's going on here. But yeah, she's like, because she's supposed to be like the moon, and these people are her like soldiers right here. These guys with the. Oh, I should draw the shapeshifter guy, but I don't know how he was gonna look. That was the issue. I was gonna make him look like you know, I think he should be with Vanta's stuff, but I don't know. Should I draw him? Let me get his chapter out before I piss myself. Because I had concepts for him as well. This guy right here. This guy. Well, some of them I did have to come up with colors on the spot. Like Mono. I had to come up with his color on the spot. I think that was fitting, honestly. He was going to be blue anyway, so I just changed his blue. But, he's going to be more white when you see him aftermath. His skin's going to be straight pale. But for now, I think green. It fits with the story. And them, I had to give them a random colorway. Well, not random. She was always... I did her digital once, and she was this color. White-skinned. And then, who else said... Verm, I basically had to color hers. I'm not sure if that's final yet, but it's pretty good for now. Her hair was supposed to be like a crimson, but I don't know how that bright, but whatever. But, yeah, some stuff. I didn't color in this guy till now, basically. So, yeah, a lot of these people got colors and whatnot. But, who else? Yeah. Alright, back to where I was. I wanted to draw the shapeshifter guy as well. I'll draw him right by. I gotta make sure it's like balanced. That there's a lot of things I have to account for. I gotta account for the size of the heads, proportions to the distance, because some of them's like larger than others. Also the angle at which they're standing, the color variations, like if there's too much green on this side or too much strong colors on this side compared to this side, then I gotta balance it out with more stronger colors as well. So, and depending on if there's too many cooler characters on one side, I gotta put some cool characters on the other to balance it out. I can't have just no names on one side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my left side did get more work, so I've been slowly building the right side. I've been slowly building the right side. Like literally when like off the stream, it was like this part was like cut off. This part wasn't even here. Hello. Version of 4K version of this panel. We'll see about that. Bruno came onto the planet before to research it. Bruno was there before it. I mean, there's going to be a couple contradictions in here. But I felt they were just too cool not to have them in something already. Like Bombfire, for example. Well, he's actually... So, Bombfire and Volcano, right? You already know how they got their powers, basically, through the belief system. But that's stronger towards the aftermath when the star disappears. So that's one of the contradictions I was worried about, but I was like, fuck it, I don't care. He's too cool, so I have to put him in here. I don't care about anything. So I'm putting him in here. But that would be like one of the very few contradictions. Because I was like, first off, I'm putting you in here. I'm putting characters that will never actually be in here. Like I said there's no humans in the series, and then we have this guy here. And I'm like, what the heck? And also, what the heck? I see a mistake. Oh, we found another. I don't even know what his skin color is actually going to be like this anyway, so it doesn't matter. I already know I didn't finish this corners, but that's fine. But yeah, yeah, there's going to be like, first off, there's already people that's like not supposed to be in here. Like, especially these guys, the reference people. Well, they can be in there, but... Just lip syncs right here. Dink! But yeah, I gotta draw someone in here as well in this corner, so maybe I'll do that real quick. Right next to our beloved Vix. Too many fine shits on the board, I'm not gonna lie. It's not fan service, it's me service. Get it right. I'll just draw like a little creature potentially. Or no way, I'll draw like something else, like freaking animal. Oh wait, I know what I should draw. Cause her panel, she got like a little, the Wumbawoos. I'll draw the one that has like the bow tie. You know what I mean? I just gotta open that file, just so I can see. So this panel, so this obviously you can tell he has some history. This creature has some history with Vix already. So I'm thinking it'd be perfect if I put him in there. But this fully horned up. That sounds weird. Fully horned up's hilarious. Bag is bang it, but the guy's vest under lip sync. Oh, you're right. Damn it. I didn't color in Samurai Jack. Oh wait, this guy. Yep, that's gonna kill me. Alright, let's do that after. There's 2 errors over there. Yeah, I'm gonna need that neon background to really like show what's wrong. But that's gonna also piss me off. You know what I'm saying? It's also gonna be like, what the hell, dude? She put a bow tie on him. Alright, so I guess I'll give him a bow tie right here. I'm just gonna make it black. Easier. Black bow tie, baby. No, it looks like a mouth. Let's not do that. Let's just do a regular bow tie. So that's what I get for trying to cheap it. Trying to cheap it. What's up, August? Yeah. If I really want to see mistakes such as neon background, nothing better than that. Neon background's funny, but it pisses me off because it hurts my eyes. Right. Oh my god. I always do that. Alright, like the color selection tool, right after you select your color, it shouldn't stay on the color selection tool. It should automatically get off the color selection tool. Wouldn't that make sense? Like if you're on the color selection tool, it should just get off the color selection tool. Right after you select your color. Like, why are we making... Oh, wait, did I draw on the wrong one? I'm gonna be pissed if I did. Damn it, I think I did. I don't think it matters, to be honest. Wait, does it matter? Okay, it does matter. Okay, wait. Okay, so I drew her on this one, but she's not on this one. I've been, like, making sure this file don't corrupt, so I've been saving on 2 different files every time I meet, like, a good distance. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Because you never know. You never know, sir. You don't have that problem. Okay, buddy. Well, excuse me. I think he's just going to be standing here, pretty much. Alright, should I draw his feet? Oh, fuck, I gotta draw his feet. Alright, whatever. I don't gotta do nothing, actually. Nothing I don't want. It keeps doing this as well, this Clip Studio. It makes the brush, like, glitch out. I don't know what the heck that's about, but, I'm not a fan of that. Puddin' sleeping behind me. Ain't that white pudding? Alright, we got him in there. I don't know how he got there, but he's let's have him standing on something. Let's give him a rock. Let's give him a rock to stand on. Okay, but it gotta look like an actual rock, otherwise it just looks like a fill-in. Looks like a stupid fill-in, and we don't respect that. So let's just do that. You won't be able to tell. But I can tell. That's what matters. I'm sorry. What? You want to hear a joke? Your family, bruh. I'm sorry. Not really, but I am. He's sorry if it actually means something, but if it doesn't, and then he's not sorry. Simple. Simple math. Alright, I gotta go dig through the folder and find the shape-shifting guy again. But I'm glad we got these people out of here. I made a list of all the people, not that I added, but the ones that I didn't. I'm gonna find that. He should be in this folder, to be honest. The major characters folder. I was gonna put Sergeant Safety, this guy right here. Now, I'm not sure if this is his form yet, or the other variations I had drawn up for him. And if I have to find the paper, I'm just gonna put his regular form in, because he's, you know. I gotta open my window. Gotta open that window, man. You know, I always open the window every morning. I need to air out whatever this is. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Kid Rock? Yes, Kid Rock. Is this charging? Oh, it's not. In Riverbanks, that's a good one. I wouldn't laugh ever, but that's a good one. Alright. Is this charging or is this not going to charge? Okay, that's good. Leave that like that so I can see. Growing up is realizing popsicle jokes will never be funny on impact. Alright. What is this? Oh yeah, I made a mistake earlier, so I gotta color that in. It was near lip sync. Yes, it was this man right here. Okay. And then this was white. Now, what else was this fit? Oh, let's do it with the traditional color. Pink. And then let's add some detail to this monstrosity. Oh yeah, I got a color in this. I got holes in here. I got holes. And it's hard to draw behind someone. It's so like difficult. It's so aggravating. Anyway. Let's get to that. And then I gotta go in with a darker color probably. That's tragic. Yeah, hello, Sawyer. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, I'm gonna do a darker color. Then we're gonna go back in like this. Oh, I gotta color him like this, dude. I need to take his thing out. Ah, I don't wanna. Whatever. So his chest is probably gonna be right here, to be honest. So I don't really have to do much, I don't think. Maybe his belt. That's about it, because he's a shorter guy. Alright, that's it. Dink, dunk. Yeah, but I got some fire characters in here. I don't care. Alright. Detail. Okay. This can go like that. Line. Dink. Yeah, okay. We don't need this stupid thing in the way. Get this. Alright, swear to God. I'd be rage baiting myself. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay, man. Alright, where's the purple? We're gonna take the purple from here. Just put it down here. Make it darker. Put it down here. Boom. Problem solved right there. What about him? Alright, this can go right here. Make this a little darker. Right there. Actually, no, that's better. Because he has like a longer dark cloak thing going on. So that fills in a lot of BS, honestly. My artwork takes 2 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes, and I'm busy with a piece. That's so far been taking me 4 hours and I'm not done. Good for you. This has been taking me... Hello, Caleb, and goodbye, Caleb. It's Caleb. It's Sailor. Is it Sailor? Was it Kaler? I don't know. What did we say it was? This piece is taking me at least a total of work time. I don't know. So all the live streams I've done of this, think of that times like 3 or 4 that I've done off camera. I've done way more of this off camera, obviously. But yeah. So that's what you gotta keep up with, buddy. Who is this gonna be? Was this supposed to be somebody? Save. Alright. I don't know what's going on. Where's the guy with the hat? Oh, I put him over here instead. Oh yeah, this person looks hilarious, so I'm gonna keep him there. Just looking at the Yetis standing is enough. Then I'm gonna have a Numen Knight just sitting here in the background, chilling, I guess. Just to keep the peace. I want to draw like one of those guys with the stones on their head, like a huge version of them. Like he's gonna be huge. He's just gonna be like, but that's just because he's gonna have hella crystals in his head. Too many crystals, and he's in pain. No, we're not gonna do that. But this person looks funny. Oh yeah, I gotta add the shapeshifting guy to it too. Can I be mod? Why? I don't see why you can't or shan't. But why? Sure, why not? Until you act unruly. Alright. There. You have been promoted. Alright. Look at this guy. They're looking at this dude. Alright, I gotta finish this part. Otherwise, I'm a failure, and I got an hour. I'm gonna give myself 20 minutes to finish these guys right here. I want someone praising the sun. Why does he make it? That's Nidus. His history is far in between. He's too unstable. So I'm not ever gonna have him be mod, sadly. If he never behaves. He only wants to become mod to wreak havoc. That's maybe why you're becoming mod. But I guess only time will tell. He just wants to wreak havoc. Okay, first issue of order. Eliminate Foxy for the horde numbers. That's the first issue. That's my first request. Eliminate August for being whatever that is. Teach him, dunk your head in the water. I swear I don't know where they... Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. You're in trouble. See, August, you forced my hand. You really did. I didn't want to have to do this to you. I don't want to have to do this to you, but you did it. Why is this size? This should be a 3. What the hell? See, that's the problem. It should be a 3, and there's just a little difficult. I have to keep changing it back every time. It's because I have the lock on it, don't I? Alright, we're gonna unlock it so it's not doing that. I should be a clown or something. Not this morning. I wanted to be a comedian, but then I didn't. That's the joke. I just wanted to be. There's this one comedian video I seen this guy. He wanted to test his skills being a comedian or something. He tests jokes and he makes videos out of it in front of a crowd. And he literally says the same joke over and over and over again. He said, "This guy, this like," it's hilarious. It's hilarious. This guy at the red light. And I think his voice makes it funnier too. But yeah, it's hilarious. Scared to perform. The Joker, like the new one. I haven't seen that. Was he trying to be a comedian? Yes, be sorry. You know what? They're itching to say it again, Sawyer. Give him another lesson. See, give him another lesson. I don't play these games here. I don't play these games. Teach him another lesson. Next time, we're gonna triple your deficits. See, when people do stuff like that, I imagine it in an analogy, in a analogy way. I'm trying to think of another way of saying analogic. Is that a word? I don't know. But an analogy of that scenario is when you tell someone to stop doing it, but they do like a diet version of it. It's like a thief trying to steal gold, and you beat him up for it, but then he comes back. He's like, "All right, I'll just take $10 this time from you." The difference. That's how I feel. Anyways, I don't know. See, that's the thing about fan bases. I don't know a thing about fan bases. I just know when it comes to a fan base, the fan base is what introduces me to a movie before the movie. Or before the media. You know what I'm saying? August, you're cringy. Get out of here. Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh. I think the art style will draw them in. But I think if I get to the dark themes earlier, then we'll kick them out. That's what I think. Well, it really depends on what I prioritize. Because the introduction of the characters isn't enough to get into the meat of the story. So let's say I went full production on this. You know, I got some deal or something. Let's theorize for funds. Let's say I got some type of deal. In order to get to those themes quicker, I'd have to kick out a lot of characters from the story. And I don't mean that in a way, I mean just like ignore their storylines. In order to get to the heat of the matter. It really depends on budget. Kicks is not a good sign. I don't even know why Kicks stays in here usually. But if I'm wanting to change the way people think, it gotta start with him. It has to. He's literally final boss brain rot. So, if I could start over differently, I don't know. Some people say if you could go back in time and switch one thing of this or that, but if I go back in time, I wouldn't learn the lesson, and I'd probably make a greater mistake in the future. But let's just play off of it. If I actually would change, if I have to change something, it would be, I don't know. I don't really think about that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what would I change? I don't know. What do you think I should change? If you got my story in your hands at step 1, but you knew the future, what would you do? Let's go off. Let's play like that. I feel like that's easier. It's early in the morning, dude. Alright, for real. I honestly would prioritize the villain backstory. Like, I think I'd prioritize the villain backstory. Like, you'd see Claymore faster, because I do the other guy's evil guy, who's half clay, half, you know, because he's important. But, you know, because I think those mistakes in the early chapters is what made it develop faster. Because I'd rather crash and burn early. Or fail early. Because now I know. Like, I bet if the Naruto creators went back in time, they'd change the pacing and flashbacks. 1,000%. One Piece as well. But when you keep a certain theme going, it's like you gotta keep it there. This guy looks funny, so I'm keeping him here. I'm just gonna line work the rest of the people here. Mm. Do I ever get jealous? Not really. Sometimes when I see one's more successful than I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I just go straight to the drawing board. I don't get jealous. So, I'll go straight to the drawing board. I'll basically heat check them in a way. Not really directly, but I'll just stalk their account a little bit just to see, you know. I don't got time to be jealous. Because I seriously think I have a winning blueprint in all actuality. So, if I get jealous, then I'm diminishing my own skill. Like when Narjara randomly blew up out of nowhere, I can say he randomly blew up, but in reality he had the skill already coming into it. And it just taught me a different lesson. There's different ways to do these things. So I wasn't really... Interesting. But yeah, I don't really get jealous of nobody. I actually fear their jealousy over me though. Not fear, but I do like think about it in the back of my head like, Because in reality, I was looking at my own metrics and I'm like, dang, I'm outpacing a lot of these people and they're much better artists than me. I'm just a better content creator than them. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't think... Because when I first started TikTok, you know, I was doing pretty good numbers. Definitely better than the higher follower numbers. Definitely better than a lot of them. That was way better than me. I don't even know why I was in the same, you know. But I guess that's where creativity gets you, where skill doesn't. When I see people more flattered than me. Yeah, if I ever get jealous, that's not issue on me, not... Why get jealous when I can just study them? You know what I mean? Study their swag. Hi, Puddin'. Ugh. Stop chewing on bottle caps. Alright, I'm gonna draw this guy in the background. Oh, that's detail layer. Damn it. Well, whatever. I can draw it again. Who cares? It's not like it was hard. I like the way I do things the first time around. It always looks better. For some reason, it just bothers me. But yeah, if anyone gets jealous of anyone, they just need to step their game up. That's all that means. Even if they're magically doing better than you. Just step your game up, G. But also, like, TikTok is numbers. The numbers mean nothing. You don't get paid from it. So even if you were doing better than me, you're not getting paid from it, so it doesn't matter. Imagine, like, you're getting paid more pennies than me. I could never. I would never. Snow isn't Sosa. What's the difference between jealous and envy? Is envy just a polite way of saying jealousy? Jealousy with no hatred? I do sometimes envy the ones with more skill than me. Like more skill. But then again, it's like it's not even I'd rather not have that skill if it means I gotta spend all that time doing this and that. But I'm like, you got more skill, but where is it getting you? That's what I ask myself sometimes. But I'd only be jealous. What would really make me more jealous of those people that are more skilled than me would only because the comments I receive saying I'm not skilled enough. That would only be the only reason. But if I'm just worried about comments, then I'm not really locked in, am I? But I'm super locked in, so I don't got time to be worrying about plebeians and opinions. I am the greatest. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I shan't be jealous. But some people do got life on easy mode and it pisses me off. I will be honest on that front. Some people got life on easy mode and it pisses me off, but I'd rather be aware than having life on easy mode and not knowing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to keep respawning on Earth. No, thank you. I'll pass on that respawning Earth jumbo. I don't need that in my existence. Someone else can respawn, but I won't be respawning here. I won't. How are you free? I thought I put you in internal timeout. Well, I guess I can always fix that. Now can't I? Stay still. This will only be a moment. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good, does it? To be attacked. No. No. You ever hear a kid crying in the distance? That's what they sound like. It's funny as hell. Alright. Yeah, I won't disintegrate you. But I just want you to think about your actions is all. And how it affects me. That's hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what neuron... People keep thinking brain rot's innocent, but it's really not. So I am returning from what, your sleep failed? Loser! Anyway. Yeah, this guy's sleep failed. Everyone laugh and point at him. And Sawyer was asking me some pretty interesting questions, but I answered it pretty interestingly. The birds won't shut up. Order! I know this is their time of day, but what if I don't want it to be? Maybe I'll have his hand like that. It's like some Undertale guy. AI sucks. Exactly. We know. Where'd you get that conversation from? Sleeping is hard. I think the best... I haven't been able to get a proper sleep in, like, months. Maybe years. Probably years. Yeah, definitely years. I keep waking up. Spine problems. Whatever. At least I can go home and sleep, I guess. That's what we're taking for granted here. Yes, I know that. Pokemon's based off of a lot of actual things. You thought they were creative like that? Nah. Gotta take inspiration from somewhere. What if God came down and said creativity is the closest thing to... I think every human is capable of creating something. And I think the closest ones to him, if he's real. Let me just explore idea. It's hot. I need to put the AC back on. This is humid as hell. Like, how do the birds do it? It's too dang hot. Yeah, I toss and turn a lot. Actually, if I sleep on my back with my legs elevated, I sleep on my back, arms crossed over my chest like a vampire in a casket, and legs raised, that helps a lot. That's the only thing that helps me. Just got to Ohio for like 9 hours. What? You had to go in the war zone. Pick your poison, Ohio or Australia. Alright. One of them. Ohio or Australia is fun. Outback Australia or Ohio? Clinton, is that you behind me? Stop tickling. But yeah, my spine goes crazy. Doesn't matter which way I sleep, but on my back, elevated. But sometimes I need I'm trying to find still another perfect angle where I can enjoy watching TV while sleeping. Because sleeping on my back is mid because I can't watch anything. You know what I mean? I want to watch something. Where's the other bat person? If I can't do that, I want to be able to watch. Oh no, why is it on the line layer? That's gross. Like, you can get all the fancy gear you want, but none of it means a thing. Sleep on your back. Australia over Ohio. If only. Every country's gonna turn like Australia. Not gonna lie. Nice, but highly expensive. Alright, what should his shirt color be? I don't think that matters. That's irrelevant. I gotta put a couple more people over here, I think. But this guy's funny, so I'm keeping him here. Let's just take the detail out. Fill this in. Fill that in. I guess this can... Should this just be black? And then his shirt color could be who knows what. Dream what? Well, most people stare at the wall, thinking about nothing. $18 for a coffee? What the fuck? Yeah, you're out of your mind. How are people even surviving there? That's a third world country. Dog, what? Like, I'm appalled. I'm appalled, sir. For a coffee, dude. See, this is what gets me not drawing. The depression around the world. It's like, I'm over here, la la la, I hope my dream comes true. Meanwhile, people are fucking paying $18 for a coffee. Yeah, right. I don't even know what you're talking about, August. I think you're just brain rotted. I went to Texas Roadhouse too. The food was heavenly, but it was the most overstimulating. Yeah, I don't like those places. Like, you got a bunch of nonsense on the wall, a lot of people talking around you. Like, get out of here. I don't want to be here. I'll take my food to go, thanks. Take my food to go. Well, yeah, technically we are. But technically a lot of countries are. We're excluding a lot of countries. We're excluding, we know America's corrupt, but we're openly corrupt. A lot of the other countries, they're not openly corrupt, but they are just as corrupt. I feel it, anyway. That's what I feel. How do I say feel in Chinese? I forgot the word again. 觉得? Yeah, 觉得. I think so. Yeah, it's 觉得. 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 We're... Another reason... I don't know, man. If I could blow up the units... I think I just might. Alright, what is this? Really depends on the mood I feel at the moment. Oh, I messed up. But I like those eyebrows. See, I can't do it again all of a sudden. What the heck, dude? This is what I mean when I draw it once the first time. It's just perfect. Second time, not as perfect. And then I'm just chasing that high of drawing the world's perfect. Now I gotta draw like this. Ugh, gross. Anyway. Seems like the best option. Oh no, they're bad too. It really depends where, but they're not heavenly either, trust. It seems like they're like Vermont everywhere, but they're not. We are cartoonishly evil, and it's pissing me off. Anyway. It's Israel! It's always them! Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Anyway, yeah. We're cartoonishly, because once you realize no one's gonna do anything about it, then it's like, okay, might as well just continue what we were doing. We were hiding it before, but we didn't have to, actually. Let's continue. That's how I feel like they're doing. And the real problem is the police. That's what I think. That's just my honest opinion. Because if you have, like, any type of corruption, it's the ones that are allowing them to be corrupt and protecting them from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, theoretically speaking, if there was someone evil I was working for, right? And I had the power to end it right now. Yeah, he's getting cooked. Sorry. For the greater good, they're getting cooked. But yeah. Yeah, it's the whole world. It's just, it's originating. A lot of it is from there. And it's happening in every country. Working for the evil law, Numen's law. Yeah, you're cooked forever. Anyway. Enough of your brain rot, August. I don't have time for that. Anyway. Think. Dun, 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 dun. If I was working for the evilest doer, and I had the power to just... Yeah, I'm cooking everyone. Like, I'm not going out without a bang. No. Well, I'm the type to, like, do something comically hilarious, too. Like, just put a bunch of TNT and fireworks in someone's house. If that's how I'm gonna go. But yeah. We're cooked. And the fact that I'm having this conversation, I just took all my sponsors. That's hilarious. People are so scared. I don't scare death. I mean, that didn't sound retarded at all. I don't fear death. But I do fear not completing my goals. That's the only thing I fear. So. This dude looks pretty cool. He's like a Tengu like the other people down here. But he's more like a Tengu leader type of deal. Or at least one of the calmer gents. I'm a man. I don't know, man. There seems to be no solution to this madness. There is, but it literally takes... I'd have to hack into every brain to make the solution work. You know what I mean? Like, I literally have to hijack people's brains in order for it to work. Which is kind of sad, but yeah. Dun, dun, dun. No, I didn't. They didn't respond. How dare they? Probably was a scam. For wasting my time, I would blow... If I had the resources, I'd blow up their house. Swear to God. That way they don't do it to anyone else. And that way I get my vengeance. Anyway. Just for wasting my time and getting my hopes up, I'd blow them to bits. Like, I don't got time for this. See, I'd be a dictator. Oh, I'd be a crazy dictator. Why wouldn't he be? I'd be reasonable, of course. Chop his hands off now. I'd be a reasonable dictator, I think. But when people aren't thinking clearly, and I realize how stupid people are, I'll be like, I'm just taking matters into my own hands. You guys suck, and you're clearly not fit. Move out the way. The solution is we're more divided amongst individuals, ourselves, and we're not united in any type of front. So yes, we can protest, yes, we can get out there, but we're gonna forget at the end of the day and go to Burger King afterwards. So it doesn't even matter, like, oh yeah, we canceled McDonald's and Starbucks. Well, yeah, but they have a new Winnie the Pooh meal. Like, I don't care. Says every dictator. I know, right? But I think I'd be a great dictator. I'd be a great dictator because I'd be a dictator, but I wouldn't be an actual dictator. I just would have to step in when things get fishy type of deal. Like, there would be an actual Congress or an actual, like, board of people that would randomly get picked from different backgrounds and be a random pick just to see how the common census are. So I'd have a group of people that's, you know how there's like jury duty, but the best way, statistically speaking, is to get a random person from every single background facet and have them on a board. They wouldn't decide everything, but they'd give you insight on how the economy's really going. Because literally, if you want an economy to flourish, all you do is got to think of the people within it. Like, these are false golden ages we're in. We're in false golden age. And is it really a golden age if it's at the disarray of others? I don't feel though. I'm not a fan of that, personally. But I'd just be there and, you know, so you've seen Shinra, right? You've seen, Fire Force, right? I wouldn't do it like how he did it. He did it completely wrong. But yeah, it's tragic how that's can't happen anymore. I mean, it still can. It still can. It's just the first person, well, the second person really is scared to pull the trigger. We think, and we're so drunken with our conveniences that we think just showing up to the White House and planting a picket fence saying I was here is enough. First off, that's not even where they do business. Second of all, they're not scared because they're just like, okay, you'll go sit down afterwards and forget. Because at the end of the day, you have bills to pay. So you're going to go back. You're not willing to camp outside for days on end and set shit ablaze. So if you're not going to do that, then you're really not going to... You know what I'm saying? I think the best way for the modern person to rebel is to not have kids at this point. Or if you want to passively do it. Because if you have one, you're basically feeding the system. If you don't want to do nothing, that's the least you could do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do nothing, just don't have children. And that way you don't feed the system. Because the system needs people. At the end of the day, robots are not. But yeah. I think the laws were written with too much I also think the legal process is drawn out. They purposely have it to where there's too many rules and the modern person can't understand it or go the long distance when a lawsuit takes place. And it doesn't prioritize. So, you know how it's literally they bank off the ignorance of most people. But I'm not going to put my tinfoil hat on. I mean, my tinfoil hat's always been on, let's be honest here. My tinfoilist hat. Like, I'm open to any idea. But I really think it starts at home. It starts outside. We don't talk anymore. We talk online, but we don't talk in reality. You know what I'm saying? It's because we're just a lot of us are just a bunch of bees, bunch of bitches. That's just the flat part way to put it. A lot of us are. It's tragic though. You know, like my view rate drops when people get uncomfortable. That's telltale sign of its own. Flames for president. I don't think one man should have all that power. Because I was going through like, okay, so let me give you a scenario, right? I was a cashier once. Right? And yes, I get to meet new people. My first time being a cashier, having a job, meeting new people, learning their stories, who they are, where they come from, saying hello, how are you? 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 Hello, and then eventually these people just became a number to me. Where it's like it just kept playing the same thing and I was just getting numb to the same words, the same phrases, same conversations every day. Just like, then I just wanted their money so I can go about my day. I was desensitized to the nonsense of having customers, as any man would, right? And I was thinking where I just wanted their money just so they can go and I can get paid at the end of the week. So if I put that on a mass scale, right? It's where these people just became an annoying shape on a huge amalgamation. What would be the difference if I was like supreme leader? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think people as a personal individual story. I'd think them all as an annoying collective. So that's why I don't think one person, because they'd automatically, their reality would get warped over time. And I think that their minds would change, people don't seem to think how our brains are very malleable. They're very moldable. They're very influenced. It doesn't matter how old you are. And if you spend enough time doing something long enough, you won't notice the change yourself. So I wouldn't put myself particularly in a set position of power, even if I was the best person for the job. The best person for the job is literally the person who doesn't want it. Literally, it's the one who doesn't want it, literally. You have to be a psychopath to want a job like that, because you'll be making decisions that affect millions of people. Even if it's a good decision, millions might suffer on one end. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could live with that, personally. But I will do what takes to be necessary. Do what it takes. Do what's necessary. But, like, at the end of the day, it's just like, dang, dude. Alright, I'm using the wrong one. What do you think about that? Like, I don't even think the president actually has power. I think he's just a scapegoat. Let's be honest here. Let's cut the crap and stick to the facts. And I am the facts. I'm sure Donald Trump thought he was going to make a difference walking in, but no, he didn't. He got compromised day one. When you walk into a broken system, you know, think of it like this. It's like a mold, you know? If you have a bad mold for 3D prints, it's going to make bad prints. And you got these people, these like new filaments coming into this mold, and they're just molding into the bad person. So it's like, you know, police, for instance. The system itself is rigged and corrupt, but it's because the mold in the system is bad itself. I wouldn't want to... I should erase the lines in here, but whatever, we're already in it. We're already into the thick of it. The only way is to get rid of it, it's in its entirety. But to do that would cause mass hysteria, so you can't just get rid of something. That's the thing. Or maybe you can, because they just be adding things randomly to the rules. Oh, nope, that doesn't count. Oh, nope, nope, not according to me. Like, it seems like it depends on who you run into, the rules change. You know what I'm saying? I need to make a scenario in my head to where it's like, how can you tell someone can make the right decision? I don't know. I'm just blabbering, to be honest. But I don't think one man should be having all that power, pretty much. I would if necessary, but it'd be a truth-based order where I just say anything that's the truth. At least people deserve to know that. But still, that's literally what... The thing is, who's really running the show? Who is really running the show? Because you can say the president is, you can say the government is, you can say the military complex, whatever. Who's running that? You can say these old families. Who's running them? You know what I'm saying? Who is running these people? I don't know. We know who's at one side of the allegory of the cave. We know the shadow people on the wall doing the signs, and us, the civilians, are looking at the shadows thinking it's reality, but we don't know who's the fire and who created the fire. I don't know. There's too many questions to get the actual... So if I were to solve a problem right now, I'd have to figure out who's making the fire. But write all these quotes down. Write that down, write that down. I don't think I need to really write it down, because I think these are just my eternal thoughts for all time. These are just my thoughts all the time, and they're playing in my head. But, like, how do I don't know. But yeah, no one person should have all this power in reality. I could talk about this for days, but you'll see it. I keep forgetting to release my manifesto because someone told me I should make one, and it's literally just my thoughts, not on the government or anything, just life in general. And my thoughts are going to change over time, but I think they're pretty good thoughts right now. I think they're pretty developed, but they're going to be added on to. Let's just say that. Yeah, so that's the thing. Even if you try and sue them, that's the thing with the law. Like, they make it long. Like, literally, cases should literally be solved that moment. Like, with irrefutable evidence, especially. And the whole bricks and minifig is really just bringing it to light. I mean, I already knew this stuff was going on, but, like, the whole debacle with that is really bringing it to light. But literally, the whole point of... They count on a person not knowing and being ignorant of the law. And then the price it costs to even get in a lawsuit or get in these type of things, situations, costs you a lot of money. To where whoever has the most money and resources can drag out the case and cause the other person to forfeit, which defeats the point of a justice system because there's no real justice. It's whoever has the most resources. And that's very unfair, and that's why a lot of people walk off scot-free. But it's an artist. Yes, it is. I am an artist. And it's called, it's not the panel I wanted. It's called, it's called, what is this one? Numen's Law, baby! Whereas, but yeah, it's like, there's too many fine prints and there's too many, like, there's too many legal loopholes. And if you take a legal loophole, you get in trouble for it, which is kind of crazy. I would copy and paste this eyeball, but there's some weird uncanniness when something looks exactly the same, so maybe I could still copy and paste it and just make it a different shape, because I feel like I'm playing myself. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Sploink, doink. Hey, what the hell? Doink, sploink. And then I'm just gonna make it a different shape. Like this. Yeah, it's better. Then I'll make the other one longer. Doink, bloink. Let's do that again, but better. But yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys say about that? I don't know, man. Like, even if you run to another country, it's only a matter of time before that one gets compromised. If it isn't already. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what? What am I doing? What am I doing? Copy and paste. Oh, God. I'll just do this and see what happens. No. What did I do? I don't like whatever I just did. I didn't do it with brain power. This is what happens when I don't. Yeah, you have to represent yourself, and if you do, you still wouldn't have enough money to drag out the court case as long as they would. The only thing you can do is never buy from them again and get back at them by telling others not to do it. But if you do it publicly too much, then they can actually sue you for whatever they think they should make on it. So, it's a rocky fandango. And it's just not. But people should already know Nintendo's a scammer, because, like, if you look at them, what have they done? Their games are like $10,000. They're like, what? I wouldn't even want to buy from them anyway. But yeah. And it gets to a point where how many subscriptions are you going to pay for? You know? Everything's so subscription based, it's just out of this. They're out of their minds. They're out of their goddamn minds. I think in the future we're just going to have a mass people just getting off technology and going outside, returning to the land, pretty much. That's what I personally think, because at the end of the day, we're just getting taken advantage of. Like, oh wait, I gotta really draw this full body. That's nuts. Alright, I'm gonna draw the details now. Well, yeah, pretty much. Well, China has a McDonald's now. I mean, that's a communist country. People are canceling me. Well, they weren't canceled. They were heavily disagreeing with me because on my TikTok, one of them, I just rant. And, I said capitalism and communism's two sides of the same coin. I didn't say they were the same, but I said the end result's going to lead to the same. You know, because if you think about it, what is one doing versus the other? They're different right now, but the end game of capitalism is just hard communism. But except for we're getting taken advantage of. Except for we're going to just be capitalized upon. If you don't capitalize on each other, you will be capitalized upon. Pretty much. I don't know, man. I feel like if the country has McDonald's or Statue of Liberty, I don't know. I don't think any country cares for its people, honestly. The only ones that do are the ones that just let their people roam free with little rules, pretty much. Because the only thing that was scaring other people to do the right thing was other people. You know what I'm saying? Community stuff. So that kept other people in check. So you didn't really need a whole law thing. But the only thing that's gonna... Like, you know, the most peaceful countries are the ones where people are just sitting in their own neighborhood, minding their business, just tending to the land, with no overbearers in sight. Those are really the peaceful countries. I am starving out of my mind, but I can munch on something later. I just want to get this piece done. Hey, where's the dude at? Oh, there they are. I forgot to draw them. They were supposed to be back there. But if I draw them there, then I gotta build someone up over here. Damn it! Alright, whatever. Time to draw. How much propaganda can we handle? Oh my god. Oh my. I just hate feeling powerless is all. I just hate that feeling. But we'll figure that out, hopefully. We will figure that out, hopefully. Like, what good is having a voice these days if it doesn't amount to nothing? I'm not hopeless. I think I'm hopeful. But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I need to change. Oh wait, his pants should be down here probably. Alright, let's open his mouth. He's holding up a boomerang bird in the air. Filthy mongrels. Okay, maybe I'm gonna give him funky pants. He deserves funky pants. Because he can't just be looking like this, not swagged out of his mind. My stomach is rumbling like thunder. Russia got all their McDonald's taken away from invading a country that had McDonald's. Two countries. Elden Ring's fire. I love Elden Ring. Don't talk about Elden Ring to me. I didn't play the newer thing. I couldn't. I didn't want to spend 500 more hours on a game again. But, I need a stretch. No McDonald's in Russia. You know what's funny? That girl, I just seen a thing. I don't follow this type of stuff, but yeah, some girls, Candace Owens was talking about favoring Russia. I don't think any places. I just think we're all beings of energy, and we need to get out our energy. But still. McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's anymore. It just makes me feel grimy. It makes me feel gross. It makes me feel sick. I don't want to eat McDonald's. I don't want to eat McDonald's. Like, I wish I can eat fruit. I really do. I want to eat fruit, but I can't. It's too expensive, and they stole it off the trees. Why would they steal the trees? We were eating free. But yeah. You know whose face pisses me off? Jared Kushner's. Did I ever say that? His face pisses me off. Like, he just looks up to no good. Or whoever. His eyebrows, he just looks like he's up to no good. Is it Jared Kushner? Let me see. I've never seen someone look more shady in my entire life. I'll tell you what. Never seen anyone look more shady in my entire life. Elden Ring's beautiful. I love Elden Ring, though. Don't talk about Elden Ring. I'll start talking about Elden Ring. Elden Ring. You know, I plan on finishing this by the end of today. The whole entire remaster. Think I can? I don't think I'll have time, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, literally. Literally looking villainous. Like, it's literally. If you want to free the world, eliminate. Get him out of here. Anyway. Well, oh, I forgot the color is closed. I think I'm just gonna go with, there's too many colors around this dude. I don't even know what color to use. Might have to just go gray again. That's too much gray in the back. I'm just gonna... What shirt color should I go? We got purple, red, green, blue, I guess I can go. But there's a lot of blue happening around here. There's a lot of yellow. I'm gonna look at the big scale of things. Look at this fine... Look at this baddie right here. I'm activated. My own drawing got me hooked. There's a baddie right here, too. They're everywhere. Look at this one right here. Alright. Anyways, I got it. Wow, what drawing should it be? Alright, I have an idea. Alright, I'm just gonna make this white. Right here. Only right here. And then I'm gonna make the rest of the color. I guess I'll do blue. I guess I'll do like a blue, some type of... Yeah, it's a separating blue, so that's good. It's not too close. I need to invent a new color. Or something, like, we need new eyes or something. This is blasphemy. I feel like I used every color. I'm sick of this. I'm getting bored. I need a new color. What is this? I need to invent a new color, man. That's all I need to do. Line. Oh god, line work. Oh, I should draw its claws. Probably, that'd be cool. Alright. What else did I need to do? Let me draw this color in this fairy. What are the other fairy colors? Oh, I gotta find them now? Yeah, right. I'm just gonna go color it. Alright, I'm gonna give the flower can be yellow. Why not? Oh, it's on the line layer. That's garbage. And then the inside could be like a blue. And then the dress could be... There's a lot of pink going on here. It's a strong color, that's why. The red always just stronger than the blue. It's so ridiculous. I'm just gonna make it this mint green. Go on with my life. What's up, puzzle boy? We're just talking about the political economic state of the world right now. He was right. That's fine. Anyways. I think I'm gonna make this color this. Anyways, we're drawing beautifully. Just know that much. Alright. Hair can be orange or red. I don't even care anymore. Just get this person out of here. Doink. We're talking about vengeance. Alright, that's done. Holy. If Anti ever gets a 4K version of this, he's gonna see every mistake. But I've been trying to carefully... I just found a mistake. I'm pissed. Now I gotta do some details. Oh god. I hate backtracking. But whatever. Whatever. This dude's a hefty boy. He's huge anyway. Fat bat, they call him. That's what I get for talking about the political excrement. Alright. That's what I get. That's what I get. Alright, let's just... Big boy, big boy. Alright, that's done. That was annoying. Anyways, I want to just complete these and move on. Alright, let's use the fill tool. Fill this in. Boom, boom. Oh wait, no, I should take this paper in the background off. It's been filling in the sharp parts good lately. I don't know what's the deal with that. Alright. Alright, I just have to color it in this way. That's not a big deal. Oh. We're low-key, we're on the home stretch, which is fire. I've been working on, this is the longest panel I've ever worked on my entire existence. You motherfucker! Yeah! He's getting constipated. Sedate him. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, what was that? Oh no. Sedate him. It's constipated. I'm not that bad when I draw from reference on paper. My mistakes are very obvious. I'm taking courses on fundamentals when I get good at sketching and drawing. I'm not that bad when I draw from reference on paper. My mistakes are very obvious. Yeah, see, what I did to get good is I just simplified my art style and worked my way up. I occasionally added some, like occasionally I'll add like more, like detail, or I'll put in more stuff as I get better and better. But, yeah. Be like that, G. Wait, what is this? Like over the course, I just pick a simple art style, and then something I can handle and manage and express my creativity with, and then I'll slowly like implement more things that I like from different artists or my own tastes. And then over the course of time, as you keep drawing, you'll just get better naturally. It's understanding where you went wrong is the most important part. Most people don't understand it. They just find something decent, they spam it 3,000 times like it's like the work from God or something. But, you know, personally, I just learn as I go. The best, like, this is even works with learning languages too. Like, it helped me learn some Chinese too. So I think if you just learn it as you need it and draw something that relates to what you like and what you already know, then you'll learn it 10 times faster. Like, I didn't know I needed something until I, like, just searched, like, one at a time type of scenario. Okay, I picked the easy art style and I can handle and manage. Okay, check. Then what else? I just keep drawing and I'm like, this needs more. Let's see what else I can. Maybe I can change the body type a slightly different. And then over the course of time, I keep adding to my different body type until I get the right one. And it's the same with everything else, pretty much. But yeah, I'm still can improve myself, but it's really just a matter of I'm at the point where I can keep doing the same. I just do the same thing over and over. I just keep The more I need something, then I'll learn it. But if I don't need it, I don't bother trying to learn it, type of deal. But I think experimenting as much as you can and copying people's setups is the best bet. But, I don't know, I'm tired. I'm too tired to put an actual thought into place, and I use my brain power ranting. But that's all I got for now. I'm like a broken record sometimes. You feel me? You feel me? These are the Yetis, though. Want to see how cool they really are? Hold on, let me just open the panel. Damn it! Where are they? Where are they? No, not that. Even though I did want to... Oh, God. Okay, info cards. Always label these files. They're hell. Look how beautiful the Yetis are. Look how gloriously green. Anyways, yes, that's all I want to see. Get out of here. But they're in the back just chilling. Posted up. Hello, Dart Monk. How are you doing on this morning thing? I should have drew these guys first, but I don't want to. Oh, sinking. Great. Yes, indeed. Great. We're finalizing some things, and we're feeling good about it, too. The Yetis are in the back. It's funny because they be built like a Pop-Tart sometimes, but that's okay. I should have drew them like more further down. That's okay. It's fine, I guess. Should draw more detail though, because it looks goofy. Alright, that's fine. I don't like how I did that. That's gross. Grody! Get rid of that. Dun, 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 I'm drawing. What are you drawing? I don't know. Figure it out. I understand it now. We live in a weird time, fellas. We really do. We live in a weird time to where, like, we all know what's going on at this point. We live in a weird time. Because back then, before when we was younger, those people were called radicals or hippies. You know, or just conspiracy theorists, tinfoil hatters. But now, bags out the cat. Now we all objectively know the truth. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, underskilled. So a lot of people tend to overshoot their skill set and they end up crashing and burning. So I strongly suggest picking a very simple art style and go from there, and then just add on to it like Legos as you get better. And if you just add on to it and find the perfect equilibrium of something you like this, you can go from drawing a lollipop to a freaking full-fledged guy. Like if you overshoot your, you know, I should draw them maybe different color eyes just for funsies, but maybe not. Because it's hard to work backwards and try and understand what went wrong when you don't even know where you went right. But I think finding a simple foundation first is way easier. Because if you build a castle upon like wobbly, brittle stone, it's gonna come crashing down. I can draw from reference. Okay, so let's look at this for example. One of my considered better pieces, yes, of course. But you know, this was drawn basically from references from like probably 10 different pictures to make this. Now, back then when I drew this, I couldn't draw something like this on a different angle because I didn't know how it even looked to begin with. Now I can draw stuff like this no problem. But like if I didn't have those references, I wouldn't be able to make this. Let's say I wanted to rotate his body, I wouldn't even know what it looked like. So this looks cool, but at the time, that was reference stuff of many different builds. And if someone were to tell me, okay, draw that, but rotate his body to the on a slightly, I wouldn't be able to do it. But knowing the process and how to set it up to get to that point, like the bone structure, not really too much on that, or just the simplification of it, I can do that thing now 30 million times on any angle. Thank you for the flow states. I am entering the flow state. You're right. You're right. Roblox is what? What about Roblox? Yeah. I am entering. I would get into my voice acting segments, but it's early in the morning and no one wants to hear me. I think I'm annoying people right now, actually. I should close my door. I should close my door. But you know what? It's already too late. Because the cat can come in and out if I keep it open. But yeah. I don't know anymore. Just know I could stop here and it'd look good. Just saying. Just saying. You're gonna like the way you look. You know what made me sick to my stomach the other day? Well, the other day. Actually, you know, a lot of things make me sick to my stomach. I want to stop talking. I draw Roblox. Oh. Well, stop. I just saved you years of agony with that sentence. Stop. And you'll get better. Heal. What do you mean? I don't even know what you're saying, man. What app? This ain't Roblox. You're fried. Someone help your soul. It's low vibrational activity. You're struggling to turn cubes diagonally. Yes, the boxes and circles and triangles will save you. 100%. And then once you do that, though, you can see anything in those type of shapes. You can look at anything and be like, dang, I see that as boxes. And a plane flying in the sky, you'd be like, okay, that's just one long box and a couple triangles and a cylinder. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said I draw airplanes. Oh, that was unintentional. But yes. Honestly, you just have to listen. But you also have to remember as well as why I chose this simple art style to begin with. This is pretty fire, but I chose a semi-simple art style because it allows me to access the most creativity. You know what I mean? It allows me to get all my ideas out my head. So if you go like even a super hard art style, let's say I wanted to work towards that, it'd take forever to get a single chapter out. It'd take forever to get the resources together or time together to even think about that. So just think about that as well. Because I know some people, they take forever to release one manga and they're in it and they're stuck there. You know, like it'll take them, like the audience will forget your stuff by the time you drop something else. And people be forgetting my stuff half the time. So I'm like, dang, imagine if I was doing something greater. But don't take that with a grain of salt, of course. Do whatever makes you feel happy. But yeah, simple's always easier to start and work with. I think you also need to build your confidence up. Like make like little short stories too with or short scenes or sequences with your characters with a simpler art style. Build that confidence up. And then you can pretty much tackle anything once you master the fundamentals. I made a whole video, a short on how to start. It was a short video, but I made sticky notes on. But yeah. It helps to have something like these figures in your room. Can I turn this? I have these figures, but I rarely use them. You can get some on the internet for cheap, probably. But, it's just have a shape in your room that is similar. Like a cube. Just have a 3D cube in your room and rotate it. And you'll see how it works. I used to use just shapes in my room and then just copy the shapes. But yeah, you can break down anything in the world with a circle, a square, a cube, a triangle. Ugh. I haven't been making shorts videos on this account because I've been busy doing this, but... Oh wait, where is this? This is supposed to be right here. Oh no. Alright, that's decent. Let me just see if I can fix these random holes anywhere. There's like random holes like that. It's very frustrating. So I'm going to just scan the whole document and see if I'm missing spots. Yeah, we're missing a spot here. I think I can add. Oh yeah, this guy I was supposed to add. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that really quickly. Mona Lisa. I'll draw Lisa moaning. Alright, I should end my stream. I should end my stream. Alright. About to draw Mona Lisa, alright. I'm gonna draw Anyways, that was a little wild to me. I apologize. Anyway, where was I? This is the Mona Lisa. Don't you understand? Alright. Alright. I'm gonna have him a face like he's biting his teeth, kind of. Looks funny. Bro's just biting his teeth for no reason. Yeah, you can get that with time, but simplify it first. Like, you could take someone's style, simplify that. Or you could take someone's, like, things that they do, simplify it into means that fit your build, or whatever you're going for. Draw Doctor Strange. You draw Doctor Strange kissing Mona Lisa right now, or I'm going to be very upset. Draw a doctor getting strange with Mona. That's funny stuff. I'm not gonna lie. You couldn't handle that funniness. I'm sorry, you couldn't. Alright, where's the yellow? There was a yellow one, wasn't there? Where's the crystal boy? Oh, there. Oh, they don't have to have the same color. But whatever. Doctor getting exchanged. It's just funny business, man. All in a day's work, man. Oh. Oh. Let's just make this. Yeah, I can make this. No, I don't want to. Let's make it like a blue or something. Alright, let's just try to that's funny, I'm sorry. It was just hilarious to me. That's funny stuff. You couldn't handle funny. Couldn't handle the funny, could you? Alright. Left side slams right side. Let's see. Who's important on this side? No, he's on that side. That defeats their entire roster. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait, does left side slam right side? I need some more heavy hitters on the right side. Well, we do got some heavy hitters actually on the right side, but does left side? No, he's right there. Draw me. How about you draw me? Left side slam right. It's tough decisions. I need to see if left side slams right side. No. God, does left side slam right now? They just got two heavy. No, they got some killers over here too. And they got some hitters. Right side slams. Left side does left. Dang, dude. All these. What's up, mate? Dang. Alright, let's go. Draw some purple right here or something. Some burgundy, man. he's biting his teeth like that, but that's funny. Alright, let's just draw his. Boing! Oh, I forgot to draw the color in this guy. First, let me save it. I haven't saved it in a minute. I might just leave him there just to see what it looks like later. But I hope I don't forget. If I forget, that's gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot the color in these people. Ah, I forgot that. I forgot. What bird color didn't I do yet? That would make sense here. I don't know. I like your voice. Thanks. I love yours. You're my favorite. Where was we? Should it be a gray bird? Nah. Damn it. So many choices. So many choices. I'm riddled with choice. Alright. Alright. I think we're gonna start with what we do know. And what I know is I can do this. Doink, 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 doink. Bink, bonk. And then I can do this with the inside. Right there. Bonk. And then just do like a lighter version right here. Well, now it's being stupid, so yeah, whatever. White, and then pink. We're just gonna get a random, and then we're gonna go like this. And then we're just gonna get some green armor in here. I don't want many people with armor in here because it's like a place of peace. But I guess if that's their fit, whatever. I'm drawing a panel for my series. It's like basically the last one. And it's going to be for the remastered / chapter 0. You feel me? You feel me? Dink. And now I gotta draw the cloth. Cloth. Dang. Should I draw the cloth going over here too? No, that's a little lazy work. That's lazy work. Lazy, crazy work. But I can draw like that. Thank you, thank you. This is the final panel where this priest, basically the Pope, is facing the crowd of many. And all these characters are characters, so I have to make sure they're all individually beautiful. But yes. This guy's holding up a boomerang bird, man. He shouldn't be doing that. But he's doing it. This guy's like, what are you doing? Fucking taboo to be doing this to them birds, man. What you doing to them birds, man? And then I'm just gonna go like this with this lighter brown. Just go like. Okay, and then let's do the Gork holding him. He's gonna be like a dark green, maybe. What green have I not used in this area? I don't think I've used this one. Let's see. I have not. Okay, we can keep it. Now let's draw his teeth. They can be yellow. And then his tongue could be some type of pink, a different, oh no. A different type of pink. Think like that. And then the inside can be like, and then his shirt color could be like a brownish, gross looking. There's too much purple in this area. Is that a pigeon? Oh yeah, they're here. People love the pigeon. People love the pigeon. Yes, this right here is a pigeon. I do have a race of birds, and someone came in with the name Pigeon Man, so I just do a pigeon. Pigeon. Alright. Alright, I'll just use this color instead. That's his color. Should I use a red? Is there reds on this side? There's a good amount of red. But I could do a better red. You know what I'm saying? Doink. That just looks like it. Okay. Alright, take the detail off. Evil pigeons. Dark horse. You will do as much as you set your mind to, young Padawan. But members, think smarter, not harder. Think smarter, not work harder or something. They ate people. I seen an old movie like that. I'm not sure if it was crows or pigeons. But yeah, the pigeons, the birds were attacking. It's kind of like a horror movie, but didn't have horror movie vibes. It was an old one. I think I seen it in school one day. A long time ago. Dun dun dun. But yeah, man. Pigeons. They're evil. Yeah, I'll be ending my live stream soon anyway. But thank you for stopping by. Alright, detail. Let's just... I just got a few... And I just gotta turn on my alarm on my other phone. My story is obviously horror. Should I finish this story? What do you got so far? Is it drawn up or written? Oh, you wrote it. Okay. Doink. Oh god, why did I do that? Doink. He's gonna have like khaki. No, I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna have like a. Where's a khaki color? I need the khaki color. Yeah, that's good. That's exactly the vibe I wanted. Beautiful, honestly. His pants is so swaggy, it's unbelievable. Yeah, maybe we can condense it. Make a short version that's more in depth. See if people want to read that. Pigeon Man. You're the real Pigeon Man, aren't you? Alright, think, donk, think. What color should this guy be? I think I should make his eyebrows mad. Make more sense if he was angry. Maybe I'm Pigeon Woman. Oh, Pigeon's not like it posted everywhere, anywhere. Do you stream often? Not around this time in the morning. It's like I just wanted to finish this, and who knows? I wanted to see who would show up in the morning. I usually don't stream around this time, and I'm more tired. Trust me. But yeah, I don't know. I started doing yoga while I was talking, but whatever. Yes, I do stream often, but we'll see. We'll see. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll see, damn it. Alright. If this guy is way back here, why are they... whatever. This side looks bigger than the other side, but it's bothering me. Whatever, dude. I don't care. Alright, what is this? Can this be like this? I don't think he likes that. I don't think this character likes that. Bird right there. Yeah, he's gonna have like a whitish beak, I think. Yeah, he's pissed. He's like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? What time is it? 7:45. I started my stream at like 5 a.m., I think. What time is it for you? CNSI GDN. That would be in like Chinese, I mean. Oh, shit. Where are you located? Do I have another Australian friend in here? Anyway. Hi, Puddin'. Look at her. Anyway. I'm late. You don't have to be anywhere. 7:45 a.m. Stop biting me. What the hell? Stream Elden Ring Pro. Oh, it is a movie called The Birds. Hey, man, I seen a... I didn't know it was a big thing. Alright. Alright, he's pissed at this guy for... Alright, I'm gonna draw these things. They're in the way back, kind of. And draw their highlighted fur type of deal. Can't do too much or it'll look weird. Good way to add texture is just do minimal. Like, you don't gotta go full. Shadows and the brights will add the texture for me. You know what I'm saying, G? Right next to this funny looking guy. I gotta add the claws of this. Big, meaty claws. Okay. Alright, I gotta get the claws from this. Think. What do you want, Puddin'? I'll snuggle you in a minute. Boinks. Okay. Am I missing something here? I should add someone in the center up here. Yeah, I got a couple people maybe. 1:47 p.m. It's 10:45 for you. What's ALR? ALR. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a broad range pretty soon for someone that I'm working with, potentially soon. So we'll see what he wants. He might use my style. I might do a different style. Look at Pudding! Yeah, baby. Okay. Already? Well, you can't capitalize that. I'm not paying attention. Alright, this is the end for me. Goodbye, people. Her name is Puddin', and I shall show you right now in a quick moment of our time. Say hi, Pudding. Hey. Alright, it's time to go. Bye, people.